Boom! Welcome back, everybody. My name is Mike. This is the Delicious Goodness, and today we are coming back with more Triangle Strategy, the Prologue demo. Now, last time we finished up Chapter 2, and we did a little bit of Chapter 3. Now, I said towards the end of the last video that it seems like in the story it's coming up to the content that we played in the first demo that they released, which was a big battle on the bridge that we ended on in the last video. I think that part of the story's coming up. There's a little bit of evidence suggesting that, so I'm excited. If that's coming up, I'm super excited because I remember how many people died, you know, of my soldiers that died in that battle. And in this game, I believe it's permadeath. So I was just so, like, mortified. I was like, oh my gosh, all my favorite people are dying. But I'm excited to see how much better or different I do in the battle coming up this time. Now, it may not come up. It may come up. I don't know. We'll see. It just seems like that content's coming up pretty soon. So, anyways, welcome back, y'all. My name is Mike. This is the Delicious Goodness, and here we go. So last time we did the grand tournament, and we placed second place behind Glenbrook's party. Sir Maxwell, obviously we weren't enough to beat him. Lady of Laura, though, challenged him to a one-on-one battle and injured his hand. She still lost, but she actually managed to do some damage, which is better, more than I could say for anybody else. So, anyways, and so we're about to leave the kingdom where the tournament took place, but we've been charged with escorting one of the other capital kingdoms back. So now we have to choose one to escort back. Now, I'm going to choose. I'm not going to choose the Hyzanti people. I'm not going to choose them. I'm going to choose the snowy people if I can. But we'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm allowed to choose. Anyways, enough! Let's get back into this. Let's do it. My name is Mike. Here we go. But yeah, I love the game. I love the story. The fact that it's voice acted, though, helps. Because I think...
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Okay, so here's where I'm choosing.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why.
Yeah, I like the... Sorry, I just want to add one more thing and then we'll get on it. But I like the story beats. I like the cutscenes a lot. It is a lot of dialogue and it's a lot of story, especially when the battles aren't that long. I think the battles are going to get longer in the next video. Not in the next video, but in the chapters of this story to come, the battles are going to get more often and longer, I would think, as they increase in difficulty. But yeah, I think that if they didn't have voice acting, the story beats would be too long, I think. But the fact that it's voice acted and you can just auto go and just let it do its own thing, let it go, that's a huge help. And that makes it a little bit more interesting for me as far as like the cutscenes go. Because I'm enjoying the cutscenes right now. But I think if they didn't have voice acting, I'd be like, all right, come on, I'm tired of reading this. But now I don't have to read it, so it's awesome. Anyways, let's do it. All right, so we're choosing.
For the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
Yes.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct.
That is
So long
correct.
as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine.
You're going to be such a good leader. Serenoa, you're going to be an amazing leader.
I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be Lord of his house.
Seems like it. It's a lot more mature than I am.
I hope you're
Poop.
going to.
See?
In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolfort will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
I'll do my best.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Huet.
Obviously, she's coming with you.
No, I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
That's right. I want a person like that. No matter where I go, they gotta come. They gotta show
There's
up.
exactly one coin for each of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings. How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
Ah, yeah.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
Sure.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction.
I still don't know
until
who
you
exactly
take the
we're
road
choosing
ahead.
between, but... Okay. Oh, Aesfrost or Hyzanti? Would that we had the time to visit both. Although I may now not have my own token of conviction, it is my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. Well, I'm not going to choose Hyzanti, because that's not who I want to choose. But I want to listen to what they say, and I'll choose accordingly, because if they make good points on why we should choose Hyzanti, maybe I'll choose it. I don't know. I'm just more interested in going to the snowy place rather than the desert place, if that makes sense. So, the path of the story will be determined by the consensus of your party, as played out through voting scenes. This is cool. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own convictions. As the player, you will be bound to the decision of the majority. Oh. This is neat. So you actually cannot choose. You have to... Wow. That's cool. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade the others to change their minds. Whether or not your attempt succeeds will only be revealed when the votes are cast. The strength of Serenoa's convictions will affect the chances of success. Okay. The key to winning over your party is gathering the necessary information beforehand. That information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast, so be proactive in talking to everyone you meet on your journey. Interesting. So this gives you a really big incentive to talk to everyone. Okay. Can we look at this pixelated flag cloth blowing in the wind against these poles? Are you seeing that animation? That is the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Are you seeing this? Look. To the left of this information box. It's a pixelated cloth blowing in the wind. I didn't know I would ever want or ever see that. But I love that I'm seeing that. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Anyway, sorry about that. So we got to be proactive and talk to everybody. All right. So travel to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. That's what I would like. Travel to the holy state of Hyzanti. Yeah, I'd rather go to Aesfrost. So let's talk to oh, what is his name again?
Listen,
Eridor, that's right. Can't very well say Hyzanti holds much appeal to me. Sorceley and Exarm are too clever by half. I'm sure the people of Aesfrost will give a warm reception, even if their weather won't. See, that even makes it even more inviting. We're going to get a warm welcome when it's cold out. That's like the best. It always feels better being in the warm house when it's super cold outside. It is. I feel better about being inside when it's cold out. I guess that makes sense. The way I see it, you can't go wrong with a visit to Aesfrost, considering your nuptial circumstances. I'm not going to persuade him. Oh, I didn't even know you could go way over here. How freaking big is my area of exploration? Oh, okay. I like that that's just how it ends. They just take a chunk of the world out and plop it down for you to explore. I really like that. Okay. Exploration is important for you to find every little thing in every nook and cranny, Mr. Nook. So I hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing well. I'm really enjoying this game. I think that I'll keep saying it, but this is something special. It is. It's just a special game. Lord Wolfort, I know your position as head of your house comes with many responsibilities, but being party to Roland's fancies is not one of them. I hope you understand that. Oh, this is Franny. I thought this was Roland for half a second. I was like, why is he talking about himself? No, it's Franny. Interesting. Roland is doing what he can for the kingdom in his own way. As his older brother, I'm sure you can see that. Roland may be a prince, but he's also like a brother to me. I swear to do all I can in the service of the crown. I appreciate your concern, Prince Fanny, and hope that you and I can be friends as well, just like our fathers before us. I'll do this one. It's respectful. You cannot win my favor as you have my brothers. House Wolfort may be a vassal to the crown, but they also possess a very special power. Cozying up to the royal family will do nothing but arouse needless suspicion. My apologies. I will be more cautious of the boundaries between the high houses and the crown, for the sake of the kingdom. I am glad we have an understanding. I hope you know that I acknowledge both the power and good faith of House Wolfort. Pray do not fan the flames of my brother's foolishness any further. Wow. See, that's what I like about this game. It's freaking realistic. Like, it doesn't do the obvious thing that you would expect a game like this to do, right? Like, you answer the question, it's like, I appreciate your concern, but blah, 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 and we're going to be close. And he, you know, in another game, he might be like, I look forward to that day as well, Serenoa. Hopefully we can be close. No, he was like, listen, I respect you. We're not going to be friends. We're going to be professional, and that's all we're going to be. And that's just the way it is. And you know what? I appreciate that. No muss, no fuss, no beating around the bush, telling it like it is. I love it. I know exactly what I get with him. There's no hiding anything, it seems. Anyways, Patriot. King Regna expects great things of you, Lord Serenoa. If there is anything I can do to be of service, simply say the word. I gotta sneeze. There we go. If there's anything I can do, please say the word. Okay. I should like to learn more about the holy state of Hyzanti. I know they lay claim to the source, and thus all Norzelia's salt. I'd like to know more about Aesfrost, because that's where I'm going if I can. I would have thought you an expert on the subject, considering your bride-to-be hails from that very land, but allow me to tell you what I know. Aesfrost is nestled within the snowy mountains to the north, and is famed for its abundance of iron and expertise in smithing. Their elite soldiers, known as the Black Irons, managed to make quite the name for themselves during the Salt Iron War. The nation is led by Archduke Gustadolf, Lady Frederica's older brother, and though he holds most of Aesfrost's political power, he encourages the people to act freely and promotes individuals on the basis of ability rather than blood or social status. That is admirable. I love that. I see. That sounds wonderful. Perhaps it does now, but we mustn't forget that they were the very ones who caused the war of 30 years past. They are an ambitious people living in a cold and harsh nation, which makes me think that hunger of theirs is still alive and well. Pray forgive me, I forget myself sometimes. I hope my foolish ramblings have not clouded your judgment. The decision is yours to make, Lord Serenoa, and I am sure you will choose most wisely. Prince Franny and Minister Patriot are waiting to see off our esteemed guests. They said to ask them if you have any questions on the matter. Alright. Doubtless Aesfrost will be a close partner in the days ahead. in the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think?
Lord Serenoa.
Alright, so those two are on the case for Aesfrost, which is what my case is, so I'm not going to try and persuade them otherwise. Let's see what Benedict has to say. Hyzante's ministry... I burped. Sorry. Hyzante's Ministry of Medicine is said to be a beacon of progress in both medicine and magic. I believe we could benefit greatly from seeing the fruits of their knowledge with our own eyes. I wish to visit the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost, Benedict. What interest have you in the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost, my lord? I've heard much of the grandeur of Aesfrost City. A lord should take an interest in how life is lived in other nations. Ah, there's one that's still hidden. I would like to visit Frederica's homeland, both to sate my own curiosity and for the sake of our marriage. As much as, yes, that is part of the reason that I want to go there, that's not the reason I should say. And in fact, I'm going to use that one. Of course, a lord must be worldly in all things. He must know how the common folk live in other cities, see the world from their eyes. I appreciate your point of view, my lord. There is much I must think over before I reach a final decision.
Certainly not.
Of course, if you have further thoughts on the matter, then I would be all too glad to hear them. Cool! Aesfrost's... Okay, interesting. So you can just keep going. But I still have one that's locked, unfortunately. Aesfrost's achievements in ironwork are second to none. Have you no interest in seeing such marvels? Truth be told, I find Aesfrost's chilling winds more appealing than the stifling sands of Hyzante. It's true. I'm going to say that, because that's true. I don't think... Well, I'm expressing my interest in both choices. I'm just going to choose this one.
However...
Your frankness is refreshing, my lord. However, that trait is not one generally well regarded among the nobility. Still, I believe it can be your strength.
I am decided.
You have given me much to consider, my lord. I shall take your perspective into account when making my decision. Benedict is deep in thought. Excellent. Okay, so there's obviously something that I missed somewhere. It's interesting. Travel to the Grand Duchy.
Lord Serenoa.
Aesfrost's soldiers are said to be among the strongest in all of Norzelia. However, that is only hearsay. I mean to judge them for myself. I agree with you. Alright, so I gotta go talk to these two, because everyone else is on board. What about you?
Lord Serenoa.
Aesfrost or Hyzante, it makes no difference to me. Where you go, I shall follow. Still, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter, my lord. I wish to visit Aesfrost. They say Aesfrost is the nation of iron and ice. What about it appeals to you? It is Frederica's home, and where my future brother-in-law resides as Archduke. It's only natural to want to deepen our relationship. Doubtless, they will prove to be vital in ensuring the success of the mining endeavor. Actually... I see. I am certain we will come to depend on Aesfrost in the future.
Then?
Strengthening our ties will make it easier to ask any favors we may require. Thank you for sharing, my lord. I see now why you wish to visit Aesfrost. Good. Hopefully she's convinced.
Serenoa.
I have always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. How did she spend her youth? I would very much like to see. Oh, but her mom's from Hyzante? Sorry, Frederica, but we're going back to your homeland. I wish to visit them, I'm sorry. You wish to visit Aesfrost? Might I ask why? Want to see more of your homeland. That makes me happy, Serenoa. Oh, good. I'm glad that she likes that. Good.
I see.
I would very much like you to see where I was raised. You seem to have given quite a bit of thought to this question, Serenoa.
And?
If we do travel to Aesfrost, how would you like to spend our visit? I intend to see relations between our two nations deepened, as much for our own marriage as for the future of our mining venture. Let's do this one. You are ever thinking of how you can serve your house. Of course, diplomacy is an important consideration for any lord, but forgive me, it is a noble goal. Of that there can be no doubt. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I shall consider them as I come to form my own opinion. I'd be curious to see who actually, like,
Lord Serenoa, hello.
switches to my side and who sticks with their own opinions. I'm curious. Until now, Frederica's position has offered her few chances to visit Hyzanti. Deepening your relations with the Holy State would doubtless be to your benefit as well. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize a long-held wish in the meantime? I mean, you got a point there, but I don't want to go there because it's nasty and it's warm and it's sweaty. Anyways. And there's probably sandy scorpions. And Anakin Skywalker said that sand, it's coarse and irritating and gets everywhere. Anyways, if your heart's truly set on Aesfrost, I would be curious to know your reasons. I wish to know more about my betrothed. I am glad that you have an interest in knowing more of your bride-to-be,
Possibly.
as I am certain she is as well.
My mind is made up.
I believe I have more than enough food for thought. Decide which nation to visit. Alright, I guess we're commencing the vote. I want to know where that extra option was. Where would I have found that? Would it have been right there, or was it somewhere before? I'm really curious.
It is time to cast our votes.
Did I miss a side mission somewhere or something? It is time to cast our
We journey
votes.
to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost, or the Holy State of Hyzant. Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Let's see what happens.
Forgive me, my lord.
Benedict! I depended on you! I like this. Get to see.
I am so sorry.
Everyone's going against me. What about Gila?
You aren't wrong, but
None of them were convinced.
You have my vote.
Where my lord goes, I follow. Thank you, Anna. Is it going to be a tie?
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
It's a tie. How? Aesfrost. Who decided? Wait a minute, hold up. Okay, so we had Eridor. Ah, okay. We had Anna the Shadow Warrior. We had... Huette. Oh, Huette was deciding too. Interesting. Okay, so Huette decided with, what's his name? What is his name? Roland. That's right. Okay.
The way forward is decided. We journey to
For a second there, I thought we were going to Hyzanth. I was like, I got outvoted, y'all. My people are like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're going to freaking Hyzanth.
We have decided. We set sail for Aesfrost.
Yes, we do. I'm so excited.
Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
I trust in you all. Serve me well.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Archduke, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Ah. I represent the kingdom and the king.
Archduke Gustadolf will be pleased that you chose to honor our nation with a visit. I'm sure he is eager to get to know his new brother-in-law as well.
I'm very eager to get to know you too,
I assure you.
Avlora. Just kidding. I'm married. I'm gonna be married. Back off.
I feel myself getting sick already.
That swill they call
Then
wine
go
will
throw
taste
up.
even
Go be
more
anorexic
vile
somewhere
now,
else,
dear.
lady. God, get it. Leave me alone. I hate them. I hate the twins. Can I kill them? I'll kill them. Go get them, Shadow Warrior. Huette, get on your bird and fly over there and peck their eyes out.
My lady, are you sure you wouldn't prefer to stay at Castle Wolfort?
Nonsense. I am coming with you.
Yay! My betrothed shall be by my side. Whither the river flows completed. We've done it! Save your game, I shall. Yes. Ah, thank you. Alright, son. Alright, son, what are we doing now?
Acting as King Regnar's envoy, charts a course down the Norzelia River for the Duchy of Aesfrost.
Yay!
Ere long, Serenoa and crew arrive at a massive gate, itself dwarfed by the snow-covered mountains that lie beyond.
That's cool. It's like a fortress
Awaiting them at Twins Gate, as it is known,
nestled in the
is
mountains. A
Prologue
great
Aesfrost,
fortress to be
second in power and
defending.
influence only to the Archduke himself.
Chapter 3, Part 2, A Land of Snow and Ice. Is that what it said? I don't know. It disappeared too fast. I'm so excited to see this place. Who's this guy?
Avlora.
Svarog.
Frederica, Thalas. Welcome home. I trust the
So I hate Thalas and Erica.
Erica.
So Thalas and Erica are the twins, and I hate them. Avlora is awesome. She's a freaking baller. She injured Sir Maxwell, which is no easy feat for anybody. So
'Twas my duty as minister to be present.
he didn't want to be there because they're miserable pieces of garbage.
The crags are lovely as ever.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know what you
Lord
mean.
Svarog, I present to you Lord Serenoa Wolfort, come on behalf of King Regnar.
I trust your welcome will be
Ah, the Wolfort
warm.
boy. Frederica's betrothed, yes?
Yes.
The very same, my lord. I thank you for the warm welcome.
The honor is mine, Lord Serenoa. Svarog Aesfrost at your service. I watch over Twins Gate, the front door of our duchy.
The front door of our
Lord
duchy.
Svarog is father to Dragan, and uncle to the Archduke and myself.
We did not expect to see you again so soon, Frederica. But I understand wanting to show off your handsome groom-to-be.
Uncle, please. You embarrass me.
Hey, come on.
Good to see you're still not afraid to speak your mind. A word of advice, lad. You do well not to anger her.
Oh,
I shall take your words to heart.
Tis quite the burden you're undertaking.
she seems so nice. How could she ever be angry?
Prince Roland, I did not expect you'd be in attendance.
He's my best friend.
Quite some time, Lord Svarog. But today I come as an attendant to House Wolfort.
A secret visit, then. Say no more.
I like
King
Svarog.
Ragnar thanks Lord Dragan for all he has done for the mining effort. His engineering prowess has proved indispensable.
As his boasting has no doubt proved intolerable. Forgive the boy, my lord. That said, rest assured his goals are sincere. He truly does wish to lead us into a new era. I pray you'll lend him the strength to see that it becomes a reality.
You have my word.
You expect great things from him, then?
Against my better instincts, perhaps. But such is my lot as the boy's father. But forgive me. No doubt you are weary from your journey. I shall keep you no longer.
Thank you, Svarog. You are too kind.
Awaits you at Ironstone.
Ah.
Archduke
Archduke Gustadolf.
Thank you, Lord Svarog.
Thank you, Lord Svarog. I appreciate you forever and forever and forever. You are a nice man. Just take care of those twins and we'll be fine. Just go drown them in the lake. I don't know. Do you have a lake? A frozen lake? Break the ice, throw them in there, let it freeze again, and they'll be down there forever. Right? Ah, side mission. Here we go. Let us do the side mission, shall we? Shall we? Sorry. Oh.
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see him today.
Cordelia. So this is Franny? Franny? Cordelia. Oh, this is the sister. Right. Okay. I'm trying to remember everybody.
For he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
He did? I see.
Franny doesn't approve, Cordelia.
Prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
I mean, I guess...
You haven't any love for him, have you?
I mean, he's too quick to be mad at him, but...
I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
Oh, wow.
How can you say that? He's family.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all.
He serves the crown by attending House Wolfort.
Yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
It's just because you can't order him around. Is that what it is, Franny? I like Franny, but, I mean, come on, man. You got to at least talk to Roland about it. Be like, look, I understand you want to be with your friend and attend House Wolfort. That's fine, but you need to be with your family. You know, you need to be here. You know, I'm sure if you had just a quick talk with him, it'd be fine. So, there we go. There was a little side mission there. I like that. Just a tiny bit of exposition. I like that. I like those side missions. You never know what you're going to get. I wonder if they may be like battles at some point, or if they're just all going to be little conversations like that. Anyway, let's do this. Central Aesfrost. I'm excited to see what this place is all about. Here we go. I was really excited to visit this as soon as I saw it on the map. I'm like, oh, snowy medieval stone town? Oh, look at the gorgeousness. Look at the molten lava running through. It's a great way to keep it heated, right? I mean, does that work? I don't know. How do they keep it flowing like that? Look at it behind him.
I am Gustadolf, Archduke of Aesfrost.
Gustadolf is awesome.
Welcome you to my nation.
Okay. All right. This kingdom is sick. Are you seeing this? He's got like an aquarium behind him full of molten lava. That's what it looks like. Sick. This dude's a badass. I love it. All right. Anyways.
I hear I am addressing the new Lord of House Wolfort.
Yes, you are. Nice to meet you, Gustadolf.
Wolfort, Your Grace. It is an honor to have an audience with you.
Absolutely.
On behalf of King Regna and all of Glenbrook, you have our sincere gratitude for your generous contributions to the mining effort.
Consider your gratitude accepted. Avlora informs me that you fought well in the tourney. I would much like to see for myself how the legendary Simon's son carries himself in battle.
Perhaps one day I will show you my prowess.
It is good that you make such effort. I would expect no less for my brother-in-law to be.
Brother-in-law to be.
Dorzelia is changing. The time when matters were settled by blade draws to a close.
I hope that he stays a good guy. He looks like he could go either way, honestly. He looks like he could become a bad guy, like, with a snap of his fingers. It's like, I'm good, now I'm bad. Like, he looks like he could be bad or good. Hopefully he stays good and joins our party at some point, because that would be sick. Alright. I believe it an important alliance that may bring harmony to our three nations. It is a lucrative enterprise that stands to benefit all of our nations equally. I cannot shake the fear that our visions do not align, and this fragile alliance may not hold. Yes. All our nations will benefit equally.
It is a lucrative enterprise that stands to benefit all of our nations equally.
So you believe spoils evenly shared will suffice to bring peace? Since when has man ever been content to be equal with his peers?
Never, but that's why you need to. That's why your king needs to be above all that.
You believe otherwise, Your Grace?
Allow me to put it this way. I cannot abide those who would impose equality upon others.
Oh.
People deserve freedom. Freedom to earn their own idea of happiness as they see fit.
That's. I didn't say they shouldn't be free. I just said we should all be equal. If there's spoils, distribute them.
Serenoa always. Represent Aesfrost with pride and grace.
I shall, brother.
Prince Roland, as you have come in secret, I will dispense with formalities.
I appreciate the consideration, Your Grace.
That said, does King Regna not worry that his younger son visits a foreign land on his own?
He's hardly on his own, but
and it is a prince's duty to be worldly.
well put, Roland.
Fine outlook. In that case, I would show you to the archives.
It holds countless
Yes.
tomes, from the ancient to the new. I dare say it rivals that of Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine.
An intriguing offer, and one I gladly accept.
Lord Wolford, you and your men are free to join us as well.
Truly, Your Grace? I understand the archives hold many a closely guarded secret.
And rest assured, I have no intention of giving those away.
Ah. You can look at everything else, just not the secrets.
Through mining and marriage alike. A brief tour is more than an order.
Well, thank you. I would love to see your kingdom there. Gustadal. Meanwhile, some evil is afoot.
Beg your pardon, but I heard this is where the salt flows cheap like.
Not here, it doesn't. Go bother someone else.
I'm not asking for my health. Here's an advance.
How much do you need?
As much as you can spare.
It's like a drug deal.
Times what I gave you.
I'm not to sell you now. Come back tonight, money in hand, to the spot marked here.
And I know your face, so don't try anything stupid.
You have my word.
I have a feeling that guy's gonna get double-crossed. He gave him an advance, and now they're like, I'm not gonna sell you anything now. You come to where we want you to come with the rest of the money so we can steal it from you. That's my feeling.
That looks like the spot on the map. Just there.
Okay. Do we like this person? I don't know if we like this person or not. Not yet.
Right then, Sicrus. I've got the location for you.
Sicrus.
This is where they do their dirty work.
I knew you were the man for the job. Excellent work, Rudolph.
Rudolph?
Name's cleared then, yeah? I'll be pardoned?
You have my word.
They
That said, our forces are stretched quite thin this evening.
Wait a minute. This is cool. There was a freaking undercover job. So Sicrus obviously works for the government, the guard or whatever, right? Works for the king, for Gustadolf. And he sent this smuggler undercover to work for him to buy some salt to find. Excellent. Love it. Love it already. Keep it going. Love this.
You to assist in apprehending them as well.
The writing in this is pretty good.
Risk my life in exchange for a pardon? Are you mad?
We need you. These fiends are swindling the poor, selling them impure salt mixed with all manner of unsavory things.
Oh,
They
fentanyl?
must be jailed at all costs.
That stuff will kill you.
Fine. I'll help you bring him in.
Glad to hear it. You're too good a man to be branded a criminal.
Don't you flatter me after all this. You saw him, didn't you? They don't work alone. An operation like this ain't run by one man. And last I checked, we're only two.
We'll assemble reinforcements.
Your kingdom is full of crime, Gustadolf. I would have thought you better, ruler of your people. Sorry, just kidding. What? Look at this library!
What an astounding collection of tomes.
This is sick!
The sum of Norzelia's knowledge, including volumes thought lost or banned outright in other nations.
I love that. I love that.
I did not expect to see so many people in a facility so important.
I would be that person, right? Oh, you're gonna ban that? No one can bring that where you are? I'll allow it where I'm at.
All of them?
You know what I mean?
Brother gives no thought to background, gender, or social status during the selection process. All in Aesfrost are given equal opportunity.
That's
provided
great.
They show desire and aptitude.
That's great.
Of course, we prize ability above all else. So long as they produce results, they are free to research as they please.
Oh.
Most open-minded approach.
Yeah, I like that.
Indeed.
I see now how Aesfrost arrives at its marvels of engineering.
This portion contains the collected writings on metallurgy and our nation's rich history with iron.
Ah.
Our ancestors were but a tribe of impoverished hunters until the man who would become our first Archduke discovered iron.
Oh.
Iron changed our lives. It transformed the way we worked, farmed, built, and fought.
Yeah.
The history of iron is the history of Aesfrost. It is our pride and joy, the engine that drives us.
The engine that drives
Father
us.
told us that Aesfrost is made of iron. That neither its people nor weapons would bend.
Oh.
Just so, Prince Roland.
Your Grace.
There's Sicrus.
Forgive me the interruption. I have unfortunate news regarding the issue of which we spoke.
The crime? What are you doing about it, Gustadolf?
So you require reinforcements. Say no more.
Then there was the matter of the pardon.
On which my thinking has not changed. We will speak no more of this.
Understood.
Honored guests.
Are you going to pardon him or not? You better pardon him. If he does a job that you promised, and you promise that, you better stick to it, Gustadolf, or we're gonna have problems.
We have discovered an illicit salt trade operating within our borders. Yet we lack, at the moment, the manpower to address it. Might we have your assistance in apprehending the scofflaws?
Why, I would...
Lord Serenoa, matters of salt are fraught. I advise you not to engage without a clear strategy.
Okay. I'm gonna say, don't tell me not to engage at all, Benedict, because I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take these dudes out. I cannot abide crime.
Sounds simple to me. Just bringing some criminals to justice, yeah?
Yeah.
I say aye, my lord.
Sure. I'm sure there's more to it, as we'll find out.
Way to
But
thank His Grace for a tour of the archives.
Then it is settled. We shall help you.
then it is settled. We shall help you.
Sicrus.
I could not be more thankful, Sicrus. I love it.
Of course, Your Grace. Come, I shall show you to the garrison.
I shall show you to the garrison, and you shall love it. We have all the finest equipment for you to use. Why am I doing that? I don't know. That's just the way that I feel like Gustadolf is. He's like, yes, Come with me. Gustad, you know who Gustadolf reminds me of? Thranduil from The Hobbit. He does. He reminds me of Thranduil. All right. Constable Secrus. He's a constable? I love constables. Constable Secrus, in charge of maintaining the peace in Aesfrost, has a secret matter to discuss with Serenoa. A secret. It's a secret. It's a secret.
I'm honored to have House Wolford fight at our side.
Yes.
As I am happy to be of service. Now then, what is the situation?
Eisen's excessive salt taxes have given rise to an illicit salt trade that plagues the duchy.
I have heard tell that the tariffs are exorbitant, but I've not heard a price.
Ah.
Let it suffice to say that the cost of a single handful of salt could feed a family for a month.
What?
As such, demand for salt, even impure or stolen, is nigh on infinite.
Wow. That's what happens.
To be sure, but a necessary evil for the poor. Tight regulation risks drawing their ire.
So there's going to be a ton of crime because there is a monopoly on the salt. Only like let's say I don't know. Let's say only General Mills could make Lucky Charms, right? And every other company that makes cereal can't make anything resembling Lucky Charms. There would be quite a high demand for Lucky Charms if the only place you could get it was from the one place. That's kind of what we're working with here. However, this is a life-changing thing. Mine was just cereal. Anyways.
Perhaps we should not have agreed to this so readily.
Indeed. The Archduke has a sharp mind and a silver tongue.
He certainly does. I was thinking the same thing, Benedict.
My brother may
he talks
appear
like that.
generous
He's
and
like,
open-minded,
yes,
but one should never feel
my
too
tongue
safe
is silver.
I was too eager, my lord, and for that, I apologize.
I was the one who...
Let me see.
Who agreed. Fraught as the matter is, I could not refuse the Archduke to his face.
Illicit salt trade would threaten the salt revenue on which the duchy depends. Thus, they feel they must intervene, correct?
Precisely. We understand the plight of the people without question. On matters of maintaining order, however, we cannot waver, lest seams in the social fabric be rent asunder.
I understand the circumstances and wish to reiterate that you have our support. How would you employ us?
I mean, the law is the law, right?
Where the smugglers operate.
I mean, that's...
The transaction is to occur tonight.
That's tough.
We shall make a move once our spy lures the smugglers into the open.
Understood. Then we shall familiarize ourselves with the town by nightfall.
All right. So we get to do a little bit of exploring before we do the battling. I love it. I love it. I really like the gameplay loop of this game. You talk, have some conversations, have some story, then you explore, and then you battle. Looks good. I had best get my bearings. Perhaps a walk around the city and the archives is in order. Some merchants are open for business during the exploration phase and may be selling rare items you'll not find at the provisioner in the encampment. It would be wise to speak with any shopkeepers you meet. Well, I shall talk to those. Yes, I shall. Yes. Right, let's do it. This is Secrus. I have a duty to stamp out the illicit salt trade, no matter how much ire I draw from the people in doing so. So the problem is that by stopping this illicit salt trade, the people will be mad at us because this is one of their only ways to get salt here. It's a double-edged sword. I mean, either way you look at it. If we allow them to keep selling salt, they're just going to keep jacking up the prices on you guys. And if I take it away, you're going to get mad that they're not. I don't know. That's tough. It's a tough situation. And that's the thing I like about this game. It's like, it's all gray area, right? It's not very black and white. And I like that. That makes for very good and compelling storytelling. What good is the rule of law if I allow this to continue unhindered? The duchy would all but collapse. I mean, you're not wrong. All right, I see a glint over here. What's going on with that? Added recruitment notice to notes. What? Notes, okay. Recruitment notice. In need of miners. Description. Excavation work at Grand Rosalian Mines experience. Preferred but not required. Hazard wages included. I like that. A freaking job notice. So you're literally just walking through the city and you see this and you're like, I can do that. And you just show up and start mining? That's so funny. That's basically how it still works, you know? Now recruiting for the Aesfrost army. Hone yourself into a blade to protect the Grand Duchy. Could you be the next elite member of the Black Irons? Ironsmiths wanted. Low risk, high wage position open. Wow, okay. What is this? Path traveled. View the summary of the story so far. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. So this is where you can see your stories branching off in the direction that you chose. Oh, this is sick. All right. Let's head to the encampment real quick just to see what's different. So what have we got? So we've got a tavern here now, right? Spirited barkeep. Well, if it isn't Lord Serenoa, welcome to the encampment tavern. Wolfort soldiers will have a place to relax so long as I'm around, and I plan on sticking with you till the end. Perhaps you ought to consider dropping in for a drink and a chat every so often too, my lord. You can engage in mental mock battles at the tavern. Each battle is different, so choose the one that best suits your aims. Oh. Oh, that is sick. So you can just do little battles. If you're hurting to battle, you can just do a little battle. The enemy troops are divided into 2 regiments. Think carefully about your approach. Blah-de-blue-de-blah. Blah-de-blue-de-blah-blah. Okay. Oh! The pincer attack. Because they're going to pinch us in on both sides. Okay. Then basic training. Proficiency in melee combat will prove key to victory. Cut your teeth in a small arena before... Got it. Interesting. I might want to do one of these things. What time is it? Yeah. I want to do one of these right now. Looks like we get some fiber. Let's do the basic training. Yeah. Why not? This is fun. I'm waiting for a battle, so might as well do that. This will make the game's pacing be a lot better because you can have a lot of story and then just be like, all right, I just need to do a battle real quick. And then do one of these. Okay, decimate. And okay, got it. Yep. Unit placement. There is a limit to the number of units you may deploy in battle. Units over this threshold go into your reserves and will not participate in battle. Use the X button to access the screen where you can change deployed and reserve units. Oh. Units that may prove especially helpful in battle are marked recommended. There is no penalty if you do not deploy the recommended units. Oh, well that is sick. You're kidding me, right? That's freaking sick. Okay, well, none of these are recommended right now. And I think we have them all in here, right? No, we don't. Okay. Okay, well, let's take a look here. I do... Okay. I don't have my bird, and I don't have my shielder. I don't really want the bird in this location. What I do want is... I like the act twice feature. That's really nice. You know what? Let's just begin the battle. Let's just take what they gave us and see if we can do anything with this. Here we go. I don't think the positioning matters very much in this setting because it's such a small area. You're all going to meet head-to-head no matter what, pretty much. All right, here we go. If we won the tournament, I'm assuming we should be able to do a pretty decent amount of damage here. That's good. They won't be able to hurt me that turn. Okay, the bowman will be able to hit me here, but let's get them in position to okay.
From where shall we strike?
They can't reach us yet. So, but now that they're here, give him a delayed strike.
I'll make this quick.
We'll delay his next turn. Put our back to the wall, that way. Go ahead and give a bulwark.
A brief respite.
Splendid.
Yeah, increase his defense up quite a bit.
I shall do what I can.
What can you do? You can only do healing magic and that kind of stuff. Well, you're going to stay over here where you are not going to get hurt.
Allow me.
All right. Here we can do some damage. Do some scorching. Ooh! I like this. Is fun. I can't. This is just fun. And it's just insanely gorgeous to look at. I cannot help how nice this looks. It just... Alright, so what we're going to do with Anna is you're going to come around back. You're going to throw some poison.
You won't escape. Victory is
Go ahead and poison him. And then we're going to dagger him in the back.
Sound strike.
For victory.
Okay. You're going to go right here. Straight up double thrust. Let's see if that's death for him.
Together.
Yeah, baby! Alright, let's face you this way. Let's see what you're going to do. Who are you going to attack? Oh! Ooh, ice against fire. She must be weak to that. Terrain effects frozen. Casting an ice attack on a freezable square will freeze it. Though there are exceptions to this rule. Squares that are frozen reduce... So you can attack ice just to a space. That's cool. The battle systems are evolving, y'all. This is good. Frozen tiles can be melted by fire attacks, though there are exceptions. I like this.
Honor of House Wolfort.
Am I still bulwarked? I am. Good. Longsword, my boy. End turn. Stay right there.
Heal your wounds.
Who needs healing? She does, big time.
Be at ease.
Cure those wounds. We'll keep her in the corner. the farthest away from everybody. We'll go ahead and, even though she still can be injured, we'll just keep her. We'll just keep her away from everybody.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
All right. Now this should be the end of this gentleman.
My turn.
Because we got that double attack. I love that. That is a really cool mechanic. Alrighty. So you're going to stay right over here. You're going to straight up scorch both of them.
With the powers in me, we can
Yes. That's how you do it. Okay. Alright. What are you going to do? Not a great position that you're in. I don't know why you moved right there. Oh. Going for my freaking pyromancer right off the bat, are you? I see. Well, we're going to go a backstab with a double hit. And we're going to do that one more time.
Stronger already.
Ooh, leveled up. I want to get all their abilities unlocked. I cannot wait to see them. Alright, let's move you right over here. Get you ready to attack this bowman. Lance!
Forward.
Go ahead and attack this guy in the back.
I'll make this quick.
Boom. Dead. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Sereno.
I see a path to victory.
Give a bulwark to
Let us
my
feel
pyromancer because she gets hit a lot. People seem to like to go for her.
Cool heads shall prevail.
So you're good, you're good. Nobody really needs to be healed, but might as well.
Be at ease.
This was an easier battle. Nothing wrong with that. It's still fun, and that's the nice thing. It's like a lot of games similar to this. If the battle's too easy, it's just like going through the motions, and you're just like, ugh, just come on. But no, to me, like this is still fun. Obviously, that could change after I battle like 500 times, but right now, I am having a great time with this. I just cannot get enough. All right, you're gonna move right here. Can I scorch? Nope, we're out of the scorchings. Well, I will be able to do the Tome of Fire to this guy. Doesn't do very much, but it's better than nothing. I'm going to go ahead and move you right over here. So that is frozen. That square is frozen. I see that. Okay. So they're going right for her. Luckily, she's been bulwarked. Are you ready to die?
Over. Now.
Boom.
For my kingdom.
Huh? Oh, right. She can act twice. Who's next? Who are you going to attack? Oh, my. Going for the healer, huh? Smart. But you are not going to win this. Not today, my boy.
My lance strikes true. Forward.
Let's go ahead and end your turn right there to get that thing, whatever it may be.
path to victory.
Go ahead and hit him with the cane sword.
Shall we begin?
Shall we begin? Yeah, just chill. Nobody's really hurting right now, but you can go ahead and heal Frederica up. Make sure she's in tip-top shape. After all, you are her attendant, like her teacher slash assistant slash anything she needs, right? Now it is time to be scorched.
2 ashes.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Frederica.
We will make our ideals reality.
Awesome. Well, that was great. I really enjoyed that. I did. Yes. Yes, I have. I've enjoyed that a lot. Yeah. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Oh. Well, that was great. I like that a lot. The battling is definitely this game's strong point. However, wait a minute. Menu, system, save. Done. Well, y'all, this is a good place to end it. We've been going for about an hour. We've progressed the story a bit. We were able to do a battle, even if it was just like a mock battle, but it's still fun. And I plan on, in the next video, doing that other mock battle in addition to the story battle that's coming up. So, in the next video, there will more than likely be 2 battles. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited. And the next video may be the end to this demo. I don't know how much longer the demo is. We'll just have to wait and see. But the next video could be the finale to the demo before the full game release next month, which I cannot wait for. This game, and I'll say it again for the 57,000th time, this game is going to be something special. I really believe that. Octopath Traveler ended up being one of the greatest RPG games of its kind of all time. And not only for the art style, which has gained massive popularity, and now we're seeing more and more games do this. We already have a second iteration of this type of game from Square Enix, this time in a tactics version, which is very welcome. I loved Octopath, but the turn-based like that can only be interesting for so long. I mean, it's the same with this, but it's just nice that they changed it, right? Both types of combat can wear thin after a long time, but it's nice that with their next story in their next game, they went with a different battle style. I just think that that's cool. And now we're seeing what is it called? Live Alive or Live Alive? We saw the preview for that game in the last Direct. That for Live Alive or Live Alive, that was previously only released in Japan, but has now been remade with this same art style. And I might have to check that out because that game looked pretty baller. And I'm a sucker for games that look like this with good writing and good story. You just can't beat it, in my opinion. So that's what's happening. Anyways, my name is Mike. This is the Delicious Goodness. Do the 3 main things. Be safe, get safe, stay safe. Protect yourself, protect your friends, protect your family. Protect everybody you love. Take care of them, take care of yourselves. That's all I ask for. It's a crazy world. Crazy viruses and diseases and bugs. I don't like bugs. I just don't. I mean, I like bugs, but I don't like bugs. There's too many bugs that are nasty for the good bugs. Like, I love beetles, ladybugs, ants. I love ants, except for the scary ones that like to bite you and hurt you. But yeah, I like beetles. Beetles are fun. Butterflies, but not spiders. But spiders aren't technically insects, right? They're arachnids, which is even scarier that they're their own thing. Anyways, it doesn't matter to me. What matters is that we had fun today, and I did. So anyways, y'all, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. The next video, like I said, will more than likely have 2 battles, and it might be the end of the demo as well, in which case we will save it, and then we will continue this save in the full release when it releases early next month. I think on the 4th. I can't remember the exact day. But yeah, I'm excited. So anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Mike. This is my channel, The Delicious Goodness. And if you like this video, hit that like button. Leave me a comment. I always like to hear what you guys have to say. And if you want to keep up with everything I'm doing, hit that subscribe button. Additionally, if you want notifications on when I drop a video, hit that little bell thing there. And that way you'll get a notification every time a video drops, if that's something that you want. So anyways, thank you guys so much. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.